side. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'll do without you. You make me smile, what is it that you do? My life was great till you asked how that I like the morning, the song, we don't wanna be alone. Set my world on fire.
Hi guys.
You're calling Shaq. What?
Wait for it.
Would the guests please be seated? All right. Okay.
Oh, it's a pound on the chest.
Dad has to stay there.
That does that sound.
No. All right. You need to stand, Philip.
That's my fault, sorry.
Naughty. Well, good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome to Inglewood Manor, and especially to Sophie and Carl, whose marriage we are here to celebrate. My name is Christine, and it is my privilege and pleasure to be conducting the ceremony here today. My colleague Val will be registering the marriage and producing the marriage certificate at the end of the ceremony. Today's celebration is a mixture of the old and the new. The old being legal declarations at the heart of the ceremony, which date back to 1837, combined with words which have been chosen by Sophie and Carl themselves. As the people closest to them in their lives, you have been invited here today to share in Sophie and Carl's celebrations. They would like me to thank you all for being here on this very special day for them and the start of their new married life together. So Sophie and Carl, before you were married, I have to tell you that this place in which you are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. I should also remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. So first of all, I'd like you to state your full names, and Carl, you get to go first.
Carl Frederick Morgan.
Sophie Louise Wilkinson.
At this point, I am required to ask that if any person here who knows of any legal reason why Sophie and Carl may not be joined in matrimony, they should declare it now. There's loads of blank faces behind you. So we'll carry on. So Philip, do you now, as father of the bride, entrust the safekeeping of Sophie to Carl?
I do.
Thank you, and if you could take your seat, please. Thank you. So Sophie and Carl, I'm going to ask each of you to make the first of the two legal declarations, whereby you confirm that there is no legal reason why you should not be married to each other. I shall then ask you to exchange the words by which you accept each other as husband and wife. So Carl, if you'd repeat after me, please. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I know not.
That I know not.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Carl Frederick Morgan.
Why I, Carl Frederick Morgan.
May not be joined.
May not be joined.
In matrimony.
In matrimony.
To Sophie Louise Wilkinson.
Sophie Louise Wilkinson.
And Sophie. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I know not.
That I know not.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Sophie Louise Wilkinson.
Why I, Sophie Louise Wilkinson.
May not be joined.
May not be joined.
In matrimony.
In matrimony.
To Carl Frederick Morgan.
To Carl Frederick Morgan.
Any union you enter into has to be done so voluntarily, and therefore I ask each of you this question. Do you, Carl, by your own choice, freely enter into the union of matrimony with Sophie?
Yes.
And do you, Sophie, by your own choice, freely enter into the union of matrimony with Carl?
I do.
Well, we now come to the second legal declaration you make to one another, and by which you accept each other as husband and wife. So if you'd like to turn and face each other, because you're saying these next words to each other. And again, Carl, if you could repeat after me. I call upon
I call upon
these persons here present
these persons here present
to witness
that
I, Carl Frederick Morgan,
I, Carl Frederick Morgan,
do take thee, Sophie Louise Wilkinson,
do take thee, Sophie Louise Wilkinson,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
And Sophie. I call upon
I call upon
these persons here present
these persons here present
to witness
to witness
that I, Sophie Louise Wilkinson,
that I, Sophie Louise Wilkinson,
do take thee, Carl Frederick Morgan,
do take thee, Carl Frederick Morgan,
to be my lawful wedded
to
husband.
be my lawful wedded husband.
Well done. Well, we now come to the part of your ceremony where you exchange wedding rings, which is the traditional and ancient way of sealing the marriage contract. A wedding ring is worn on the third finger of the left hand because of an ancient belief that a vein from that finger goes directly to the heart. It is a symbol which speaks of the love you have for each other. So Adam, you've got the rings there, please. And Carl, if you'd like to take Sophie's ring, place it on the third finger of her left hand. Continue holding her hand and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a token of my love and affection
as a token of my love and affection,
and in recognition
and in recognition
of our shared life together.
of our shared life together.
Wear it with a feeling of love and joy.
Wear it with a feeling of love and joy.
I choose you to be my wife
I choose you to be my wife,
this day and every day.
this day and every day.
And Sophie, if you'd like to take Carl's ring, please. Thanks, Adam. And again, place it on the third finger of his left hand and repeat after me.
Shove it. Back into it.
Okay, we're on.
We're on? Okay. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a token of my love and affection
as a token of my love and affection
and in recognition
and in recognition
of our shared life
of
together.
our shared life together.
Wear it with a feeling of love and joy.
With a feeling of love and
I
joy.
choose you to be my husband
I choose you to be my husband
this day and every day.
this day and every.
Well done. So Sophie and Carl, you have both made the legal declarations required by law in the presence of your family and friends here today. We hope you look back upon this day with much love and happiness, and it's with great pleasure I declare you husband and wife, and you may kiss your bride.